Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is going to be for my Cancer. If you guys resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want some personal readings, hit me up at jocelynlovely84@gmail. Alright, I have a YouTube channel, y'all. So it's in my description, in my bio, like my area of my page. If you go to my page, I do lives there, okay? We go live, fully live, and I also do readings. So you can book me for reading, or we can do free, like just energy reading. We go over the 12 sign forecast, everything like that, okay? It's pretty fun. All right, check me out over there today if you want. We're starting off with the Starseed Oracle deck with the Luna L. This reading is really interesting, okay? Superbly interesting. I'm getting karmic relationships, soul growth, and conflict, but I don't. If this is you and somebody else, you guys are having like disagreements where you guys don't see eye to eye, and all of a sudden this one person that was your best friend, your supporter, your lover, whoever this person was, right? Your family member, all of a sudden it's like you guys used to be together in one agreement, right? And it's all of a sudden it's like something happened, a shift is happening in your life where all of a sudden you feel like you're in the complete opposite ends of the spectrum, where you guys are just, okay, not that, you're not that. It's almost as if you guys are on two separate stands. You're not in agreement anymore. So when once you were in agreement, you're not now. For some of you guys, this is you. Okay, there's issues with you and parts of self. It's almost as if you haven't forgiven yourself for being as human as you are. So if you make a lot of mistakes, or if you do things that you're not happy with, right? It's almost as if, remember, some part of you really loves doing these things. It's the things that keep you feeling safe, whether you want to admit it or not. Whether these things aren't the healthiest, whether these things aren't the best for you, remember that there's a part of you that enjoys doing this, that needs to do this at the moment. So instead of because you've been in disagreement with your own self, or judging yourself, or not accepting yourself for who you really are, right? The dark part of you. I don't want to say the dark. I don't want to label it. It's this part of you that, again, makes decisions that are, they're decisions that help you feel better in the moment. That's as nicely as I could put it without judging, right? Because I don't want to judge this. This is a part of you. It's still who you are. It's still a necessary part of you. But again, it's like you're not in agreement with it. You see yourself so far away from your own, like, you're too far away from your own self, right? It's like you're not in agreement with self. You're judging yourself. It's almost as if you want to leave that part of yourself behind. It's impossible. You could try to do it, but we all know, you've done this before probably, where you know you can't do that. The advice, though, is for you to, like, with the King of Cups energy, is sit with those parts of self that you're out of union with. Sit with that. It's a King of Cups energy. It's like it's like, okay, you need to. It is beneficial to sit down with yourself and ask yourself certain questions and listen to these answers without judgment, because once you do that, it's like you can be more understanding and empathetic towards your own self needs and wants. It's almost as if you judge yourself because you're saying you shouldn't have certain needs or wants, but you do. So what do you do when it's like you're not willing to listen to your own self here, right? It's like you're telling yourself you're not supposed to like this, you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to want this because it's not good for you, right? But it's like, it's what you like. So you pretending you don't like these things isn't gonna help the situation. Do you see what I'm saying? So here you are, sitting down with yourself and accepting that this is who you are. And it's gonna maybe hurt your ego or your pride, but it's what needs to happen. Because you're not in agreement with, you're in battle with your own self. You're just not happy. You're not. Same thing with other people. You guys are judging somebody else for doing things differently from you. Or they're judging you. Either way, it's like it's a rift. Because you guys don't see eye to eye. And it's not even about compromising. It's like this is way before the compromising stage. This all has to do with being in tune with your heart. It's almost as if you can't be empathic if you're not empathic to self first. So sit down, figure out what it is that you really want, right? Why are you angry towards this person, or why is there disagreements towards these people? Figure out what the issue is within self, and then instead of like critiquing it or being critical about it, step outside of yourself for a second and really kind of just listen to what it is that you want without judgments, and then see if you can do the same towards the other person. Because at the end of the day, yeah, the other person that you're not in agreement with may argue with you, may still be upset, but it's almost as if it's you have the key here to make the first move. You have the ability to make the first, to be a little bit more flexible, right? Because when you start approaching somebody's wants and needs with a listening ear and really feeling what they're saying, it's going to be hard for you guys to argue anyways. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you're going to start seeing things from somebody else's perspective. It might not be your own, but at least you're not disregarding it. And then once a person feels heard, it's going to be a little bit easier for you guys to navigate your arguments. The next card is Star Bathing. Yeah, it's like you guys are really in need of being, you need to be in tune with your emotions right now. It's going to help you and the relationships around you. Look at you, right? It's like star bathing, trying to get in. I know this is a world card, but this reminds me of you needing to be around water. You need to be feeling that emotional connection with self and others right now. You're feeling so far from that though. But it's happening. It's saying keep holding the vision. Do you see how this one person goes from feeling in opposition to just being alone? Maybe that's what you need. You need to take time to gather your thoughts. Really figure out what it is that you need, right? In a non-judgmental way. So that you can approach this from a whole different perspective. With new eyes, new light, new just different. Some of you guys haven't done this in a while. It's almost as if you've been disregarding your own self or your own needs, and then projecting that people are doing that onto you. Not everybody, but some of you guys have been doing that. And that's why you're spending time on your own trying to figure it out, right? Figure out what it is that you need, how to be in tune and emotionally safe within your own space and heard within your own space. Yeah, that's really what's going on right now. You guys are going through that transition or that transformation, right? Really being in tune with your heart's wants and needs, and that's why it's causing like maybe rifts between people. If that's what's causing the rift, or if you feel like you're just changing too much, that's what's happening. And you need to do that. That's just part of the process, right? Look, you got the Empress. It's really, really focused on like on you. On what it is that you need in a gentle, loving, kind way. So once you start doing that for yourself, it's like you can start doing it towards other people. But it's not like you've been a jerk or anything, right? It's almost as if it's just time. You need to go through that healing so that you can be even more open, more loving, even more like in a just deeper, more loving way. This is good for you. I promise you, it's very good for you. All right, my beautiful Cancers. Exactly, you're a Cancer, that's why. That's all I have for you guys. I love you. Bye.